All right, good evening. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center and Legal Department, co-comments and legal viewers. I'm Femi Solution alive from Shasha Ali Mosho branch. We have a case of marriage fraud reported by Ms. Zainab, who is based in the US, against Mr. Michael Olowodaran, who is based in Abuja. Briefly, she complained that Mr. Michael deceived her into forced marriage, which she did, came to Nigeria, did the marriage, and because of paper and citizenship, the man desperately needed from her. She could not because of other circumstances. The, at the moment, the man is not interested in the marriage. Okay, sign a divorce paper to enable me move on with my life. The man in question also refused. We want to really know if it's a fake marriage, a new marriage, and who is behind such drama. Join us as we interview her. Please stay put. I don't want to talk much. All right, let's hear from you.
My name is Zainab, and I'm based in the United States. I met a guy called Michael through a friend of mine named Amina. So he went to a restaurant, and then I was talking to my friend, and then he asked her, "Who are you talking to?" And then she told him that she was talking to her friend. And then he asked her if he can have my number. And then she asked me, and I was like, okay, no problem. Give him my number. And then Michael starts calling me. He starts communicating with me for over a year. And then the first thing I asked him was if he was a married man. And he told me he was not married. He have only 2 kids. And I asked him if he was sure he wasn't married. And he said, no, he's not a married man. And then after 1 year communication, I went to Nigeria, and then I visited him, and I was with him for 4 weeks. I stayed with him for 4 weeks. During that 4 weeks, I went back to US. I visited him for 4 weeks. And then when I got there, and he took me to the courthouse in Abuja we got married, and then I went back to US. When I went back to US, I filed his paperwork. We are communicating every day. So later, during Donald Trump put a travel ban to Nigeria, and then he told me for me to go collect my money back. That he don't think he will come to US because Donald Trump already put his travel ban. And I talked to him to patient, and he said no, he don't think Donald Trump will allow them to come back. And then after that, later, the coronavirus came, and he stopped talking to me, he stopped communicating with me. I was sending money for him every month because he don't have a good job. So I was just helping him. And I have all the statements here, the bank statement.
Let's see. Go ahead.
And then I called him one day. I asked him if what is going on. Why is he not talking to me? He stopped communicating with me. He told me, he said he's busy. And I asked him, I said, we already married. What are you talking about? What do you mean that you are a busy man? And then he told me that he was not going to call me anymore. He was not going to talk to me anymore. And I have my aunt that based in Nigeria. She called him. When she called him, and then she asked him what was going on. And then she told her that I am giving him high blood pressure. And my auntie asked him, what is going on, Michael? And he told my auntie that he was going to call my auntie. He never called. And then I called him. I asked him again. I said, please, can we just settle out everything? What is going on? I said, if you don't want the marriage, let's just cut it off. Let's just divorce. and he told me I have to come to Nigeria before we can divorce. And I told him I'm working over there, I can't come here. And he said no, there is no way he can sign the paperwork, I have to come. So I went to Nigeria, I was calling his phone, he was not picking up his phone, so I have to call his cousin. His cousin came to my hotel and he talked to me. He said he was going to talk to him for him to sign the paperwork. And then when I called him, he refused, and that was it.
He refused how?
He refused to sign the paperwork. He said he was not going to sign the paperwork. And then when I called him, he refused. I talked to him. I said, if we can sit down together so we can do this divorce. He said he's not ready to do divorce. He has his lawyer that will do the divorce for me. That's what he told me. And then I called him the next day, and he said, let me stop calling him. He's not going to pick my call anymore.
So till this moment, he refused to sign the divorce?
Yes.
And is no longer interested in the marriage?
Yes.
Do you have the marriage pension?
Yes.
Have you been to the family?
No, I have not been to his family. I don't know his family.
Hello, Madam, concentrate. Leave them to do that. I want to look on the phone. Is it okay like this? You don't know the marriage. You've not been to the family.
I've not been to his family, no.
So how did you have a marriage with someone that you've not been to the family?
He took two guys from the street, and then we went to the courthouse for the marriage, me and him and two other guys.
Eh? You say?
He took two guys from the street, we went to the courthouse, and then we did the courthouse wedding.
Took two guys from the street?
Two guys from the street, yes. He said they are his friends.
How come why are you having marriage with someone that you don't have any, you have no idea about his family, and you are not based in Nigeria?
I trusted him because he told me he was a pastor.
The pastor have family. The pastor is not a spirit. I don't need it. Okay. Thank you. You say?
He told me he was a pastor. That's what he told me.
The pastor have a family. The pastor is not a spirit.
Yeah.
And this person we are seeing here is not a thief.
Yeah.
And if you are told this kind of person is not married, you are believing, even if something is wrong with him. This person is above 50 or more.
Yes.
Did he tell you he was divorced?
No, he told me he never married before.
And you believed him?
Yes.
Which court precisely? Which of the courts in Nigeria did you marry?
Abuja.
Is it a magistrate court? Is it a high court?
It's like a magistrate court, yes.
The magistrate court?
Yes.
You have the court paper? The marriage, the paper is there?
Yes.
You need the certificate?
The marriage certificate, yes.
You got the original? Do you have the original with your original with you?
I have the original, but it's in Abuja. So I have the photocopy here.
It's not really clear. Where is he living?
In Abuja.
Where in Abuja?
In Lube. River Park, yes.
River Park Estate.
Yes.
Lube.
Yes.
That is Polo's department. Okay. Where is next one? Do you know his flats?
No.
You don't know the number of his flats?
No, I don't know.
The River Park Estate is a big estate.
Yeah.
It's a big estate. I know the estate has
He doesn't.
doors to that
He
estate.
doesn't live in the estate, but he lives around the river park, by the market in Luby.
Then it's not River Park because River Park Estate is a big estate built with different mansions, duplexes there. Because I supplied them doors from Germany. So I know the owner of the estate and I know virtually all the workers there. So if you are not too sure, possibly it's living around the River Park Estate
Yes.
because I actually wanted to call the owner of the River Park.
Around the area of the estate.
So it's not living inside the River Park?
No, not inside the estate.
Okay. Let's call the man. Call this one. Is it the person holding this man should help them remove the cap of the man? I don't want to take it. I can't laugh. Huh? This is the like it. The people are calling you. The person this lady is complaining about Mr. Michael Olowodaran. He said he's based around River Park Estate, Abuja. And this man in question, he said, Mr. Michael Olowodaran is a pastor. Pastor of which church, please?
I don't know the church.
You don't know the church?
No.
I don't really get to it. Even you yourself, I can't understand you. You want to be married to somebody, you don't know the person's house, family, you don't know the person's church, you don't know any member of his family. What kind of a marriage is that? How possible do you think that such marriage could be?
I don't know.
No, there are some things you should know. You cannot say you don't know.
You know, like back in US, you can go to the courthouse and then you can marry.
Sorry?
In US, you can go to the courthouse and then you can marry.
Yeah, without no parents.
Yes.
How long have you lived in US?
19 years.
19 years.
Yes.
Which part of Nigeria are you from?
Nigeria or
Yes.
US?
Are you from Nigeria by
Sierra Leone.
Okay, you are Sierra Leone.
Union, yes.
Okay, Sierra Leone based in US.
Yes.
And you find this Nigerian man on Facebook.
Through my friend.
Through your friend.
Yes.
You have a girlfriend in Nigeria.
Yes.
And you were chatting with the friend.
Correct.
And you got to know this man through your friend.
Correct.
And he's interested in marrying you.
Yes.
Then he invited you to Nigeria.
Correct.
And both of you had this marriage, court marriage.
Yes.
Hoping to have him over there.
Correct.
And because of Donald Trump policy,
Yes.
we were not able to process his documents.
Yes.
And he got angry and decided to quit the relationship.
Yes.
And now he refused to sign the divorce.
Yes.
Because you want to move on with your life as well.
Yes.
All right. The man, Mr. Michael, is rejecting our call. Just give us let's have his number. I believe this is come and marry or whatever, because a lot of people are really doing all this fake and 419 marriages to people in the Western world, because they feel the easiest way of going out of Nigeria is to just look for someone they need to deceive into marriage and have them moved out of this country. Thereafter, they will disappoint the person over there. But this person in question, this Mr. Michael, is not really looking like a young chap that's supposed to be, go into such a Yahoo attitude. Let's hear from him, because we're trying to call him, he's rejecting the call, but let's try him. Then please, members all over the world, call Mr. Michael and let him respond here, because he's aware this case is coming up today. Mr. Michael Olowodaran, Yoruba, Olowodaran. What is the meaning of that?
Can I just stretch my arm a bit?
Yes, do that. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of Olowodaran? Eh?
A wealthy person is always man.
Eh?
A wealthy man is a fine man.
A wedding man is a fine man. A rich man. A rich man who have money is always good. Please call us and respond back to us. She said the number is 07030290577. According to her, she said Mr. Michael is living at the fence of River Park Estate, Lugbe, Abuja. For those of you that are living in Abuja, Lugbe, please help us contact Mr. Michael to respond to this place, because she wants Mr. Michael to sign the divorce letter so that she can move on with her life. And I'm not really sure if that marriage is even real. Because if the marriage is not real, hold on. If the marriage is not real and you present a certificate in court, there will be no file traceable to such certificates. Because a marriage let me on your light. Nigeria have come again, they have done it again. Any response yet, please? Everybody from America, from Canada, all. If you have the original, we can still file, right? And if the marriage is based on force, which is fake, we can still apply for divorce. and still, if he did not comply, they will still be arrested. And he will come to the public to explain why he is out to toy with your emotion, to deceive you all the way from US to Nigeria on the basis of having a fake marriage with you. And desperado, a desperate woman may not always desperate. And there is nothing you can do to please such person. They are Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist is people that ask every time, they ask for more. You give one, they ask for two. You give three, they ask for four. So they will always ask. So be careful about Oliver Twist. He said the number is off. He has switched off the phone. Can you help us so that they can see, even if he switched off the phone, help us because you volunteer to do this.
Yes, because I'm one of the people
And
that he went to.
you're one of the people the man came to.
Yes, he came to me and said that he came with 7 people to come and do introduction to me after they get wed before he came to me. So what
Imagine.
kind of thing is that? I don't know. And he promised that December he will marry the woman
Yeah.
that December. Then the December, before the December
What's the problem?
came, then they decide that Donald Trump have said that they will not give visa to Nigerians. So that's how it goes. It's a criminal act.
So if Donald Trump said they will not give visa to Nigeria, at least the wife do come to Nigeria. The wife can come to Nigeria pending when Donald Trump leave the seat.
He wants to go to America. That's why
Yes.
he married the woman. They want the woman to prepare a document for him so that they can go to America and dump her, find his way.
Let's try the number again. Let's try the number again. Thank God, oh,
Amen.
we have a generator now in Nigeria. Everything fake. Government fake. NEPA fake. Husband fake. Everything fake. Don't know when we will have original thing.
Customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
He has off his phone. Oh. See, American husband.
Is it possible for me to stand for my daughter when she's not around? Because she will be going.
Of course.
And I will stand for her.
Yeah, she will give the consent. She will write. She will give the power of attorney.
Okay?
Yes. She will communicate from there.
Okay.
Mm. She can even come and visit us. You must not be the man. If she can buy ticket from America to come and meet this man, if we need her seriously, she can still buy ticket to come and visit us.
Yes.
If the case required her. Then what we need to do first is to take the certificate to go and inquire the court to know if it's truly registered.
Okay.
If the marriage is truly registered or he planned with the in-house people to deceive you that there was marriage, we will know. From this, we will have to ask the lawyer to go there, search for the certificate if the marriage was registered there. If the marriage is not registered, you trashed him. Yes. If the marriage is not registered, you trashed him. But he has already been labeled as a 419 man that deceive people to come and do 419 marriage. So you may not know this person is not a young man. He's an adult, and you don't know how many people he has been calling into Nigeria to have fake marriage with. And he took advantage because he knew you are from Senegal, right? Sierra Leone. Because Nigerian ladies there, their eyes, they are eye opener. Their eyes are very open. Any lady you find in America cannot fly from there to come and have marriage yeah, with Abuja man. Abuja is even the heart of liars. Everybody know Buhari and everybody always having meeting with ministers from A to Z. So having anything to do with Abuja man or Abuja woman, you have to be very careful.
Fake pastor. Fake pastor.
Fake pastor, fake everything, fake. I'm coming back, I'm in a meeting. I have a contract. They always have a contract. So I'm even wondering this man is not a contractor. Engineer, hey, that's what I'm telling you. Engineer, contractor, property seller, estate seller, having meeting with the minister and Buhari. None of them, you will never ask anybody that will not tell you they are into contracts. So, viewers all over the world, this is the latest husband we have in our platform. And according to him, he's free. He told the woman that he invited from America, a Senegal, Sierra Leone, sorry, a Sierra Leonean lady. The man is desperate to have American passports, what people have been praying to have. I wish he applied for lottery. They applied for visa lottery. And they said he's single. So if you are a husband, wife of this man, please visit our office. Your husband has said your position. He's trading. He said he's a man, he's a single man. If he's single, please come and tell us if this man is single. If this man is your father, please call 090-330-24550 so that somebody will not claim your father. If it's your husband, please call 090-330-24550. Text us your name as his wife. Text us his address, because we don't know if this man is truly single. So he is now married to a Sierra Leonean lady from America, who is now in Nigeria in search of him. He wants to divorce. So if you are the owner of this man, please tell us so that Sierra Leonean woman will not carry your husband. And she came all the way from US. You know US people. And you can hear the way she's speaking for now. We are announcing announcement. Notification. Emergency. If I know, I would have titled it emergency. We declare this man we're in search of the wife and children. Somebody is claiming Mr. Michael Olowodaran as a husband from America, a Sierra Leonean lady. So please, and the woman said she won divorce. This man in question took this lady to Abuja Magistrate Court to wed her. We want to know if you are the man's wife. Help us. We are ready to help you out. We are ready to go and divorce your husband from this woman. Which date, sir? This is very tiny. Which date? Which date is the marriage?
Black and white page so I can see it clear.
Is it 2019?
Yes.
24th June. Yes. 2019. It's a year and 2 years and 2 months now. Or 1 month. Eh? We're in July now. 2 years and a month. This is supposed to be a wedding anniversary. And I don't know why we're in search of this woman. The Sierra Leonean lady said she don't want again. Please. Emergency husband. Here we come. We are coming to Abuja next tomorrow. Where is Ebenezer? Call Ebenezer for me. Ebenezer will have to go and trace this man for us. A fear of fake husband is the beginning of wisdom. Oh, make una come. And some people, you know, say some women say they are aware. They fit plan with this man to go to America so that the man will pack the wife and the children later. So if I don't see anybody claim this man as a husband, then we are going to apply for another American league, maybe Canada. Now, wow, now two marriages.
You can sit down now.
Eh? Don't sit down, no. We are selling.
Stand like this.
We have husband in the platform for sex.
But this time, no, I don't stand.
I get bell, I go ring bell like Pazia. Bele, bele. Who they ready to marry? Bele, bele. Okay, let's see. Maybe somebody have known. Maybe the wife is calling. Good afternoon, though.
Hello.
Afternoon. Are you the wife?
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think I'm calling human rights activist.
Are you watching the case?
Okay. Are you on live?
Okay, sorry. I thought you are the wife of the husband we are looking for. Call back later.
No, I wanted to lay a complaint.
Okay, call back later, okay?
Like when? What time?
When you know we are off live.
Okay. All right.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
No spoil our show. We are looking for wives. You got the colors. Your voice is not female voice. Go. Anybody? Anyone claiming him? Like Mohammed. I'm going to write all these fake husbands. We will gather right petition against all of you. We will march to Minister of Women Affairs and lay our complaint officially. Caller, we are looking for wife. And you are calling us, you want to lay a complaint, and you are searching for your husband. Huh? What? On a serious note, let's joke apart. This is